Yo, what's up? Good morning. So I'm gonna go through today's trade. There's the RPL. Um, yeah, let's go through news first. So Monday, it was a no news Monday, right? This is the second trading week of the month. It was really good volatility today, good price action too. Very obvious. That's what I like. I have to remember to just trade obvious price action. So no news Monday. We have tentative orange folder news coming up tomorrow. We have CPI over the month and over the year coming out at 8:30. So hopefully we could get like a lot of volatility. That could be a new data high or a new data low for us to target in the session. Then we have, I'm only going to go over red folder news. Then we have PPI and retail sales. So hopefully that'll give us some good wicks for us to target. And then we have unemployment claims on Thursday. But so far, really good price action and really good delivery, at least for today. And I'll go over the trade right now, but I'm going to go for my bias. So basically, on NQ, we hadn't swept this daily high right here. But we had on ES giving us a bearish SMT during the market open. This candle was all the way down here. So we were delivering from this high, right? Then if we go on the 4-hour, so we swept, we delivered, we were delivering bearishly, which is what I'm like, are we delivering bearishly or bullishly? Then we come down and sweep this 4-hour low, but we failed to do so on NQ. Now we know SMTs take out objectives, so this could be a high probability objective that price can react from. Other than that, I want to see price displace through it. So then I marked this 4-hour fair value gap to see if we're going to be rejecting from it throughout the session or if we're going to displace through it. Then we come on the 1-hour. Nothing crazy on the 1-hour. I just marked this out, right? This 1-hour fair value gap right here, just in case price wants to come up, not fill the full 4-hour fair value gap, but fill the 1-hour and then reject and then come down, right? You never know. Just keeping an idea in my head. I'm not saying that's what I wanted to happen. Now let's go on the 15-minute. I'm going to bring up my... Alright, great. London low was unswept. Asian high was unswept. London and Asian high was unswept. I knew London high would get swept because we're too close to market open for it to not. What I wanted to see was either price come up, sweep the Asian high, reject the 4-hour, and continue bearishly. Or I wanted to see price sweep sell side and then continue taking out buy side and filling the 4-hour. Or we just open up and I take a long trade. What's it called? A continuation trade, sorry. If we displace through the Asia highs. So I'm going to come on the 5-minute, show you what happened with market open. Anyway, so we have a sweep of sell side liquidity giving us a bullish SMT on the lower time frames. So we swept, right? But this wasn't the sweep I wanted for it. When I said in market open, I wanted to see price sweep sell side and give us an opportunity to go buy side. I wanted to see price come down here, give us, fair value gap. But on the 1-minute, we didn't get any of that. There's not even somewhere to inverse off of. So it was just pure displacement through the highs. Anyways, this is my key area. I wanted to see if we displace through it or reject from it. We obviously displace through it. All right. We sweep here and then we just continue going up. Now at this point, already 2 minutes into market open, I'm like, all right, well, I want to see price continue to go up, create a 5-minute fair value gap so I can get a rejection from it. And maybe some sort of internal liquidity sweep, and I could take a long from there. And that's exactly what I waited for. All right, we have a 5-minute fair value gap presenting itself starting at this candle, right, all the way down to this candle, of course. And I wanted to see price come up. Also, I was looking out for wicks. If this candle was one big wick, that would imply manipulation and failure to print higher. Whereas if we close and then we get some sort of internal manipulation down here. So that's what I was looking for. I was being weary of, one long wick. And so, yeah, let's hop on the 1-minute. So on the 1-minute time frame, we end up creating internal sell side liquidity right here, right? And then that's resting right above the entry of our 5-minute fair value gap. Now, with good volatility, we end up printing lower, sweeping internal sell side liquidity, tapping into 5-minute fair value gap, failing to close below the entry point of the 5-minute fair value gap, giving us consolidation before continuing to go up, giving us a break of structure. And on the 2-minute, we have a fair value gap that was presented. So the entry model was pretty perfect. This was perfect price action. And so then once we close above the 2-minute fair value gap and we close above the break of structure, after we just had a bullish SMT because we failed to sweep this internal low on ES, I took longs, 10 micros, and I got a 1-to-1 pretty much. This is pretty much a 1-to-1. Maybe it's negative a bit. Well, actually, no, I lied, because my stop loss was at like $888, and then this was, 900 and yada 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 dollars. So that was the trade. Really simple, really perfect. The reason why I stopped posting for all is because, like, when I was trading, I felt like, fuck, like, all right, I'm gonna post this. Like, I have to take a win in order to post this. I want to feel good about myself. I want to feel good about my trading. And so I feel like YouTube was an outlet for me to feel good about trading, but no one's ever going to feel good about trading unless you completely detach yourself from wins and losses. So it was best for me to not post, but I guess once in a while, maybe whenever I feel like I'm in the right mental space to be able to post, I will, because I enjoy it. It's a good journal. But yeah, this trade took literally no more than like a minute and 45 seconds. And yeah, that's it. Anything else I want to say? No, hopefully I can come back and post later this week. Like, subscribe. Yeah, that's it. Anyways, you guys have a good day.